The food addiction is a big problem, more and more frequent in our society, that affects both children and adults. For these reasons, we have decided to deal with it. The idea of food addiction is recent. It comes from brain imaging. In fact, compulsive overeating has effects on the pleasure center of the brain. The same center triggered by cocaine and heroin are activated by food, especially food rich in fat, sugar, and salt. They reward the brain, who produces a high level of dopamine for certain foods, and people addicted feel to it again. The signals activated by food override signals of fullness and satisfaction, so people addicted eat even if they're not really hungry. Furthermore, food addiction has an high role with the obesity development, but you have to remember that there are also many normal weight people who may have a food addiction problem, but they don't gain weight because of their genetical metabolism, or maybe because they compensate with a physical activity. And finally, the most important thing to understand is that food addiction is an addiction exactly as the other one, and food addicted people will have problems to stop and will continue to eat despite negative consequences. And now I should be able to contact Gabriella Baldi, Dr. Gabriella Baldi. So Gabriella, can you hear me?
Yes, sure.
Okay, that's perfect. So may I ask you which are the signs and the symptoms of food addiction?
Good morning. Thank you for the invite. I'm Gabriella Baldi and I've worked as a nutritionist at the Yale University Rhodes Center for Food and Policy. Food addiction has many signals and symptoms that can be easily found. For example, if you are food addicted, you tend to eat uncontrollably even if you're not hungry, and you tend to eat more rapidly than normal. You tend to hide food in strange places, and this could make you feel guilty. Furthermore, you never eat with your friends because of the embarrassment, but this doesn't mean that you're not worried about your body weight. In fact, a lot of food addicted people have an history of weight fluctuations as a result of unsuccessful diets.
And could you explain us a typical situation?
Sure. A food addicted person eats so often that he starts eating instead of working, staying with his family, or recreational activities. He avoids professional or social situations where certain food are available because of fear of overeating. Also, he may have problems at a job or at school.
Well, that's clear. And aren't there any psychological symptoms?
Yes, there are many, such as anxiety, fatigue, and agitation. Those feelings make you eat more and more to reduce them. Going on with this lifestyle, the same amount of food doesn't reduce negative feelings like it used to.
Thank you very much, Gabriella. And now let's find out something more on the effects of food addiction. From your experience, Dr. Canello, which are the consequences?
Hi everybody, I'm very pleased to be here. I'm Lavinia Canello and I work for the CMEITI, the Italian Nutritionist Center in Milan. The overeating of a certain food makes you feel euphoric for a while, just like drugs. But after some years, your body is damaged, you have high cholesterol or even diabetes. You may be affected by heart disease like hypertension. Your body situation can bring you to a major depression and the deterioration of your bones, but also arthritic, stroke, and sleep apnea. That's it.
Okay, and do really problems such as food addiction and overeating bring to obesity?
Well, obesity is a condition where a person has accumulated so much body fat to have health problems. Those people are 20% higher than normal people and have a body mass index higher than 30. And those people become obese because of a sedentary lifestyle, not sleeping enough for the obesity gene, but also for consuming too many calories. Yes, the two problems are very linked. They are becoming more and more alarming. Just think that the percentage of obesity has increased of the 15% during the last 20 years, and it's due to cheaper fast food and sweets.
Thank you both for your speeches.
And well, that's the end. So thank you everybody for the attention and see you tomorrow.